Everyone, Ginger Gargoyle here with another video. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, but with the holiday season, I figure I'd share with you some of the things I'm making. Having a really hard time getting into the holiday spirit this year. Money is really tight, and yeah, so it's going to be a homemade Christmas. My daughters love homemade Christmases. My one son loves a homemade Christmas. My other son, you ask him what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? He always says, money. So, I don't understand it. So, being that today is Monday the 9th of December, I actually meant to get this going earlier in the month. We had one good day of snow. We had a day of 50-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, I was almost afraid to sit anywhere near a window that day. This is about as green as we're going to get. So, now, paperwishes.com. Every Tuesday has what they call a $2 Tuesday, but it's not always $2, but I don't know what's going to be coming up. I'm hoping it's one of their art for card, or I'm hoping it will be their art for card kits. These I already had. I want to say I bought them during a $2 Tuesday sale. This whole pack is $2. Okay. I am using red velvet. All right. And I am using ooh la la. Okay. So, both of these. Now, I want you to pay attention. There's a directional in these papers. This one has a couple, and this one I want to say has 3. So, but let's get to the next part, and then I'll show you what I did. You may remember when I bought these books. These are scrapbooks. I accidentally ripped this one on the side. The package on the side, not the book on the side. And this one does this cool apron. Okay? Apron or dress form, whichever way you want it to be. I'm going to use it as an apron because this is going to be a cookbook type thing for my daughter. Now, when you get these, if you are lucky enough to find them, okay, make sure that you have at least 3 or 2 pieces of solid cardboard and 1 piece of the top piece. If you cannot find these, you can make these yourself, and then you can customize the width. Okay, they are basically 8 by 8 pieces of cardboard, at least this one is, with 2 holes punched into it. Okay, this particular pack came with 2 rings. I dropped my other one over there. That's why I don't have it. That's why this one's hooked into the top, so I don't lose this one. Okay, so then what I will do is I will decorate this top part, and I'll decorate the back of this. These will get glued together. All right. Are you following me here? All right. That way I don't have to worry about trying to decorate the back of this, which I had been trying to figure out how to do that. Then I went, wait, how many plain pieces of cardboard do I have? And they actually give me 3. So I figured I would just decorate this one, glue it onto this one. And then I went, okay, but how am I going to turn this into a recipe book? And then I thought, I know, I'll use my papers and I'll cut them to fit. But then I thought, well, I want to have a tab on them. So I want to cut down the amount of the paper so there's a space. That's what's in between these two. in between these two. Okay. So I was like, okay, cool. I know this is 8 inches high, but how wide do I want it to be? Let me do it this way. How wide do I want it to be? And I thought, well, if I put a tab on to indicate where there's a different food product or food group, that would be better. So I took my paper. Here's my plain piece of paper. Okay. So I took my paper. This is an 8x8 sheet of paper. And this is actually a little too wide, isn't it? Oh, so this is not 8x8. Oh, well, that explains a lot. This must be an 8x7. But anyways, I took my paper and I marked basically the height of the book. All right, because I started with the bigger sheets of paper, and they are 8.5. Okay, this is half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So they were 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and so I went. Okay, so that's the height, because here's where the holes go in. This is the height. So I figured that much had to come off. And then I figured for the depth, I would use this part as my guide. And I found that if I went here, just right up to this line, I would get a sheet of paper that was, or that is, an 8 by 6.5. These are exactly an 8 by 6.5. Okay, now this is the red velvet set. And you get that one, and that one, oh, and that one, and this one, and this one, and there's a directional, and this one, and then you get these two directionals in that red velvet. Okay, so first thing I had to do was decide which way did I want this paper to go. Did I want this sheet to go this way, or did I want it to go this way? And I decided I like the look of it going this way better, simply because anything that gets put on there would be would stand out a little bit more. It wouldn't just kind of blend in like I was afraid that it would if it went on this way. But that's a personal choice. And then on this one, okay, there are flourishes on this top page. Yeah, these are the big ones. Let's see if I can't pull this kit out. Okay. All right, so this is what this paper originally looked like. And so I had to decide how to do it. I could do it where I had all this corner over here, or this corner over here, or I could have done it where it was this corner like this, or I could have done it where it was this corner like this. Remember, this is the long side, so it would have been like this. Or I could have done it where that was at the top. Because while this is directional, it's not really overly directional. Okay. So you'll have to do a little bit of playing and see what you like. I decided I liked this. Okay. And even though that side will end up in the grommet section, or I could always do it like this too, I suppose, where this will end up on the top corner of that page. Top corner, bottom corner. You know, I think I like it in the bottom corner. Yeah, I do. I think I like it in the bottom corner. Because if I know my daughter, she'll write like this. Okay. So then you're probably asking, well, okay, that's great. I started to ask myself, okay, that gives me 7 sections. Okay. But it's blank on the back. Oh no, what am I going to do? So I pulled out the ooh la la. Ooh la la. And I cut that one the same way. Okay. I cut this one. This is the ooh la la. And I cut this one to 8 inches by 6.5. Now, you could also do this with all white stock and then cut these down to 6 by 8. You could use 6 by 8s, and then this would just be the color of your cardstock where the holes go. It's up to you. All right. And then I cut each of these the same way, with the same ideas. Oh, I meant to do this one. Okay, and then this one I also decided to go in this fashion as opposed to this fashion. Either way works. If you want to go this way, you can go this way. If you want to go this way, you can go this way. If you want to go this way, you can go this way. It is completely up to you which way you want to go, because the papers are 8.5 by 11, so it will fit on there whichever way you decide. Right, and then they also had this one, and they had this one. Now this one in the ooh la la, okay, I could have came all the way down and did this. I could have came all the way up and did this. I could have come this way, and then that would have ran across the top. Okay, I decided to come in like this and do it in this direction. Okay, this direction, which then kept these ones off to the side but whole, and I saved all my scraps. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the bottom. And then I had to take off my extra 1/2 inch. And I thought, do I take it off from the bottom or do I take it off from the top? So I looked at it and I figured it out. And this little stem right down here made me decide to take it off at the top. It is up to you. If that stem is not important to you, don't worry about it. But that's the way that I did this one. So now I have all these sheets of paper. I have 14 different sheets of paper, but I can't think of 14 different categories. So what I'm planning on doing is matching and flipping. Okay, actually I will probably match the ooh la las to the ooh la las. Okay, matching and flipping, and then I will turn them into pockets for holding recipe cards. Okay, so I'll put a nice big dollop of glue or tape, or however I'm going to stick it, between on this side for 1/4 inch. Okay, because you have to remember that most recipe cards are 4 by 6. Okay, so they're 4 inches by 6 inches. So that gives you 1/4 inch on this side and 1/4 inch on this side, if you want to be exact. Or you could go 1/8 inch here and 5/8 inch here, which is probably, or not 5/8, 1/8 inch here, and yeah, 5/8 inch here. No, 3/8 inch here. because I got a 1/2 inch leeway. Okay. So I'll have to play with that a little bit and figure out what's what. And that way I can put on, if I wish, I can put on a title like main dishes. All right. And then she could put in an index on the back, or she could put the index on the front, actually. And then in the back, I will cut the slot for the pockets, or a pocket, or I could just do it 4 ways and she can stick them in like this. And then, or I can put, I'm going to do a follow-up on this one, so keep an eye out for it. There will be a part 2 and probably several other parts of how I do these. Now that I have these cut, let me put these like this. I am also going to use my hole punch, okay, for punching the holes in these. And that's a nice thing about this particular set of pieces is I can just match them up on the inside like this, tap them in so that they fit, draw a hole or make a template, and then just punch it through. Take this off, I'll have the 2 holes and I can just punch it through. All right, and then take my corner rounder, round these 2 corners. Since these top areas are, excuse me, rounded as well, I will likely round these corners. Okay, and the main sections of the book are done. The rest of it will be very easy. I'm going to cut some lined paper and stick them between each of the 7 sections that I come up with. So I will have one section where it will be one from Ooh La La, or one from Red Velvet and one from Ooh La La that I will have to put together. Okay, so that's my plans. Now, today's the 9th. I've got the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21 to get this done. We have our family get-together on the 24th, but the 22nd and the 23rd I likely will be cooking. And on the 15th, we are decorating the tree. So I'm not sure exactly how much time I will get done with that. Plus, I have my husband who's going to want some attention, and the dog, and yeah, all that sort of fun stuff. So this is my way of saying, go check out the Terrific Tuesday is what I was calling it. The $2 Tuesday sale over at paperwishes.com, because chances are good that they are going to have these on sale, if not this week, next week, and they're usually pretty good at getting things out ASAP. Okay, $79 at Paper Wishes will give you free shipping and handling. It is very hard to spend $79 when ordering things for $2 a piece. So, that's it, guys. That is all for today. Oh, you're also going to need some double-sided tape. All right, this is my 1/8 inch roll. I'm having a real problem with the 8-inch rolls. The 1/8 inch, they don't stay on the cardboard very well. They keep popping off, and I'm like, because then I got this of stuff. So I got to figure something out for that. But that's it, guys. That's my video for today. Like I said, I will be doing a follow-up on this one sometime later this week, for sure. And yeah, I've actually got a lot of homemade quick gifts that you can make for the people in your life. And if I'm lucky, I might get some snow. I'm in northern Wisconsin. We're supposed to have snow. We had snow, and then it got to 40 degrees this weekend and went the snow. Okay, guys, I will talk to you all later unless I keep grieving about the snow. Oh, you know what I will do? Every day I will give you guys a Christmassy, non-Christmas, non-religious type, well, a Christmas song. Let's put it that way. A holiday song. There we go. I will give you a holiday song. Your job is to go on YouTube and try to find it and listen to it. Today's song is Marshmallow World by Dean Martin. I remember hearing the song as a child, and I had completely forgotten about it until Mrs. Bev Wolfie, over on our half-acre homestead was singing it on one of her shorts, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember that song. And I went and I looked it up, and I listened to it, and now I'm all in the Christmas spirit. It's amazing what these songs will do. So yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm finished for now. Watch for part 2. Bye.